6 to 8 times the pad area is being polished. One set of left and rights, one set of ups and downs, kind of a 30-40 second pass. That's how Rupes recommend you do it. Hi, how are you? Here we go. Sit down, start recording a video, and the first thing that goes through your mind is it recording? Behold, it's recording. Great, so, put down the wax, put down the wax. While we're on about wax though, many ceramics, you'll see me dealing with many ceramics. Only one wax, Swissvax. I have been a Swissvax authorised detailer for 10 years now, one of the longest authorised Swissvax detailers in the UK. Been to the factory for training. Love Swissvax. There's a car going to get waxed, which albeit is less often than it used to be, it's going to be Swissvax. Anyway, what are we doing in this video? There's so much on my mind this morning. It's the morning. Hi. I didn't expect to see you again so soon because I've just been talking to you for 10 minutes, but it turns out it only recorded the first minute. So that was all the Swissvax stuff, and I just started saying what was on my mind, and I'll re-say what was on my mind. So yeah, there's a lot going on today actually in this wonderful place that is my mind. So it was the RM auction, wasn't it, last night at Battersea. A lot of people saying how the prices are softening. I was with a few people yesterday, and that was a common theme as well. So, is that a thing that's happening? Are we finally seeing this thing that all the naysayers have been saying for years and years and years? I'm not sure. I don't really know enough about it, to be honest. But is the market slightly over? I think prices are a bit crazy for some stuff now. Certainly for a guy like me, a lot of cars that I aspire to are now ridiculously out of reach, whereas they weren't probably 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, it's interesting. I think we're due for a little resettlement. I think for a long time, average cars, which shouldn't be the mega money cars, have been overpriced or people have thought they're worth more money than they should be worth. But then you get to the proper cars, maybe this is my lead-in actually to this, but the proper cars, which are super low mileage, I speak to a lot of guys who know much more about this stuff than me, and the cars that actually are worth the money, and if you're investing in cars, this is probably the best advice. Don't listen to my advice, but this is the advice I hear, is, it's the low mileage cars that have full bulletproof history, that are solid, well-known cars. Beware of a car that has come from nowhere. There's a lot of cars that have come out of the woodwork and that people are asking a lot of money for and are not known. And I think, they're distorting the market a little bit. But I don't know. What do you think? Have a comment. I might be talking out of my, places we shouldn't talk about. So the market is interesting. It's interesting from an observer point of view. So we talked about waxes, and I'm having a bit of a nostalgia trip because this job that we've done on this lovely 348 is quite a nostalgia trip job actually, because it's the job that we were doing these day in and day out 10 years ago. This is what we were doing really. And it's got an older paint type, so it's single stage paint, which means there's no clear coat. So it just reminds me of stuff we were doing years ago. So because a lot of the work now is brand new cars and it's ceramic coating, and this is a 30-year-old car and it's a wax. So it's very similar. Let me just check you're still recording. Yes, you are, thank goodness. I'm not going to talk to you for 10 minutes and then realise there's no recording. So this job has been really cool actually. So talking about the market and cars like that and all that sort of stuff, this is a cool car. It is left-hand drive. But it's only 25,000 miles. It's been down in France for most of its life, maybe all of its life actually. And it's a lovely original car. And as a detailer, I think we've got a lot of responsibility when it comes to cars like this, because a lot of the value in it is in its original paint, and therefore maintaining the thickness of that original paint as much as possible. Very easy to go in, polish, remove a lot of the paint, which has got all the defects in, of course, because detailing is a completely destructive process, unfortunately. We're removing paint, we don't add any more paint in. So we've got a responsibility, I feel, to give the car that detailed look, and just look, I'll get out of the way, look at it now, it looks amazing. This era of Ferrari paint, all the way up to, through these, into 355, into 360, was magnificent paint. It was so nice. You guys out there who know and who work on these cars now a lot, like me, and have worked on them a lot in the past, will know they're just so rewarding to detail. The paint is lovely. Horrible if you're a paint sprayer and kill thousands of paint sprayers, but as a detailer, lovely to polish. Lovely to polish, and look at it, just looks mega. So, haven't gone crazy on this. This is an enhancement detail, but the goal really is the maximum look with the minimum paint removal. And then of course, it's a collector car. It's low mileage, it's going to stay inside, it's not going to go outside. So a lot of the benefits of a ceramic coating are increased abrasion resistance, increased chemical resistance, from the things that birds drop in the sky, and from wash marring and all that sort of stuff. This car doesn't really need any of that because it's going to sit inside for probably the rest of its life. It will be taken out on warm days now and again, but it's going to sit inside. So a wax finish is perfect. Another benefit of a wax finish for this type of paintwork, it's got no clear coat, so it can dry out. And the thing I love about Swissvax waxes is they are all natural. When you smell one, they smell of fruits and very natural things, because they're based in fruit oils. That's the oil base that they use. There's no petrochemical solvents in there. They don't smell solventy or artificial or anything like that, because it's basically all natural ingredients. Wax, of course, is a natural substance. From the carnauba is the substance that palm leaves and stuff emit to let moisture bounce off. And it's great on paint because it's got some moisture that will go into the paintwork and gives it that oil and stops it drying out, which when it gets to 30 years old can be a bit of an issue. So I believe it is the right thing for this sort of paint. A very high quality wax. That tub of wax I just held up, it's about 100 and, I've lost track actually now. I think they're about £140 a tub, and that is for their 40% carnauba range. I've got waxes here that are £2,000 a tub, so there's a big range. So yeah, this job is lovely. It's getting more rare these days, this type of work, but the car just comes back so beautifully, very rewarding to do, and I love these things. A nice lightweight sports car from back in the day when things were very different. So this car these days has got 600 horsepower, isn't it? So yeah, very good. Let me just give you a little walk around actually and show you around it. So just pick you up a bit, just to change the angle really. So this has been polished. I'm just about to get the old Swissvax out on it. And then obviously we've got a few finishing bits to do on it. So we've got glass to clean and balloting and stuff like that to go through. There's a couple of handprints on it, but you can see the finish is beautiful. They just come back so well. Look at that when it moves around. So there we go, a bit rough and ready. As I've said on previous videos, I'm not super into the editing side of stuff. I'm a detailer, I'm a car polisher. I've got lots of cars to polish, and that's what I like doing. I'm not a great video editor. So there we go, that is the 348. Again, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you. That was what I was going to say. That's what I said on the last time I recorded this. Thank you very much to all you guys who've recently subscribed. Lots of you subscribed on the back of the basic machine polishing video I did. There will be more of those. I want to do a more advanced one. I want to do some videos on heavy cutting with DAs, because I think there's a lot of myths out there still about how you need a rotary to cut and a DA doesn't cut and all that sort of stuff, and we can bust a lot of those myths. Lots more coming on the training side, lots more coming, so I want to start off a series of videos doing some training and showing you the guys the basics. So if there is a training video you want to see, post up in the comments, let me know what you think hasn't been covered well elsewhere or that you would like to know. Obviously I'm uniquely placed to do that because I'm a Rupes trainer, so it's not Joe Blogs telling you how he uses a polisher. There's a big, Rupes put a lot of thought into their system and how they teach their system, and I've got hundreds of slides that we show people. If you've been for training, you'll know we've got hundreds of slides on sanding, heavy correction, microfiber use, wall pad use, different pad selection, machine selection, which machine to use, where and when, what throw. We've got different movement types. There's a lot of stuff we can get into. So I will try and cover all of that stuff eventually. But if there is anything you want specifically or specific questions, let me know and I'll do my best to answer that, or we'll do a little video on it. So please subscribe. If you haven't already. I've got to ask this stuff. I know it's a bit boring. It sounds like I'm flogging dead horse sometimes, but unfortunately, if I don't ask you to subscribe, you can't click the little button in the right-hand corner, and then YouTube doesn't show my video to many people, and not many people know about me, and they don't get all the free training tips and hints, and they don't get to see some lovely cars. So, unfortunately, I've got to ask. I'm sorry about that. But other than that, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have a good week. I hope your detailing is good. I hope your car collection is good. Wherever and however you're watching your video, I hope your life is good. And you enjoy this lovely 348. Thanks very much, guys.